Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Late. Just almost 10 to 11. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I did predict a draw. I said it was going to be 2-2. The match kind of knocked the wind out of me, to be honest, because the first half was so promising. I made so many notes there, that the continuity between the midfield and the attackers, the formation, everyone was disciplined. It was clear to me, literally, that they were trying to target Saka. Every time he was on the ball, the Leicester City players literally just target him, close him down, and the boy really is like he didn't have any space. And yeah, Tierney and his crosses was absolutely fantastic. Sorry, guys, I've just seen something. Someone's just sent me a message here. Tierney and his crosses was really good. I mean, I could go on. Dennis Ceballos, Saka, Lacazette had chances to close the game. Martinez really steady, secure, sniffing at any threat from Jamie Vardy. Sorry, guys, just give me a second. Just need to, just send this thing out to some people. So yeah, the list just goes on and on and on. I thought Dennis Ceballos played an absolute blinder, in the first half. There, he was the conductor who was orchestrating the link from the defenders, from the midfield to the attackers. All the transitions that went through him, and lo and behold, it was the play from Bellerin who played to him, and the pin perfect pass for Saka. Saka, so intelligent, didn't panic, and he squared the ball for AUBAMEYANG to score another goal. Sorry, guys, getting some more notifications here. So yeah, the first half was really good and promising, but all the while I was thinking, we've got to score another goal. We have to score a goal, because as day follows night, you're going to be sure that Jamie Vardy will score a goal. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Really sorry, guys. So yeah, all the while I'm thinking that we've got to score another goal. We have to score another goal. Otherwise, they will get more confidence. And the one thing I'm kind of concerned about is the fatigue. I know all the teams are in the same boat as Arsenal, but I just got the impression that we started to run out of steam. I've got here, yeah. I mean, the link-up play again between Saka and Bellerin, it's really promising. I know a lot of people have said, Pepe is struggling because he doesn't have someone who can, really bring him into play. But I think, going on the base of what I've seen so far with Saka, he has the intelligence, the link-up play. I mean, crikey, playing left back, left wing, left midfield, right side. It's just like, the world, it literally is at his feet there. And so, yeah, so, we went, Leicester City, by and by, they had some chances in the first half, but they just couldn't capitalize on them. And then, we see the second half, where again, Lacazette, I know literally we saw it was a red card. It was a red card. NKETIAH wasn't in control, and even on the slow-mo, you could see he could have broken the guy's leg. And so I'm not blaming NKETIAH. The problem is, in cricket, they say catches win matches. Goals win matches. If we don't take our chances, we can't win matches. Lacazette had so many chances for us to close the game out. It was so disappointing. Really disappointing. He had the header. He had the opportunity when he swiveled and he shot low to This guy's low to his right. Schmeichel's right. So he had the chances there. He had the chances. But it's so disappointing. Again, I don't blame Nketiah for for the result. In the end, we got 2 points dropped. 2 points dropped. And as much as I saw a lot of people complaining about the refereeing, which was terrible, I'm not sure, excuse me, if any of the Leicester City players got a yellow card. Lacazette got fouled so many times by Evans, and yet he didn't get a yellow card. But the refereeing, yeah, that aside, we can't blame the referee. We've got to blame ourselves. We have to blame ourselves. And then, yeah, we're going to rue this opportunity, literally to go into the North London derby with momentum, confidence. And so Nketiah will miss the North London derby, our next game. But I do worry about these players. They're probably the fatigue, I can see it. Aubameyang ran his guts out again. It was a smart goal there. But yeah, the guy, Captain Fantastic, was running all over the place. And we need the other players really to chip in. We can't rely on this one guy to score the goals and pull us out of the mire, as it were. But yeah, Lacazette, man, just wasn't clinical enough. Well, he wasn't clinical, and that cost us the game, because even when we went down to 10 men, it was like backs to the wall stuff. But we held on and we secured the 1 point. The 1 point, playing at home. It just really just wasn't good enough. Really, should have closed out the game in the first half. With the amount of chances that Arsenal had there, just wasn't good enough. Guys, come into the chat and let me know who was your man of the match. For me personally, there's two players, actually 3 players I could have said. One, Dani Ceballos. Where has this player been all this time? Really, he was the conductor in the midfield. Again, he ran out of steam towards before the end when he was substituted. But Dani Ceballos, for me, is a candidate for being man of the match. Also, Martinez. This is why he's our number 2. He's kind of fighting for the number 1 spot. Confident, commanding. Even his delivery is spot on. So you've got Ceballos, potentially man of the match. You've got Martinez, potentially man of the match. Saka, again, I've got to say, this boy, oh my goodness. Although in the first half, he gave the ball away and it almost scored at the other end. But that aside there, Saka, fantastic. And then Tierney, his delivery, the crosses, spot on. Spot on. The only thing was fading or was lacking was the finishing touch for someone to put the ball away. Yeah, so these are my man of the match candidates. If you think there's anybody else, then by all means, tell me in the chat before I wrap this up. It's quite here, almost 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, it was a chance missed, really. And again, I don't blame Nketiah. It was a red card. He wasn't in control. I understand what he was trying to nip in there before the defender. But yeah, it was a red card. But we can't blame Nketiah. Let's not scapegoat him. It was the lack of putting away the opportunities that we had there. That's the way I see it. That's my opinion. Let me quickly just go into the chat and see what's going on here. Ah, dear. Hey, is this live? Yes, it is live. Romero Santos. London. Are you in London, Romero? Yes, it is live. It is live. Come into the chat if you have any questions or any comments you want to make. Ah, dearie me. Paul Smith, I cannot believe that all of them chances. Yeah, Paul. Yeah. Listen, guys, make sure you subscribe to Cannon 4 TV on all platforms. Paul Smith is one of our oldest subscribers, always penning his comments. Yeah, it was the chances that we missed. It wasn't the fact that we went down to 10 men, I think. So let's not, make Nketiah the scapegoat. It was the chances that we didn't put away. Laka again missed so many chances. He had the header. There was the cross from Bellerin. It was pinpoint perfect. Oh my goodness. Also had a chance to score the second goal in the first half. Yes, they did. Kizito, they did. He did. He had at least 3 chances that comes to mind that he could have put away, and he didn't. He didn't. And yeah, as much as I predicted it was going to be a draw. I said it was going to be 2-2. Looking at how Arsenal came out the first half, I thought, wow, oh my goodness, we're going to shut out Leicester. We're going to shut out Vardy. Again, the formation, the players running for each other. The formation was really good. Tierney, the crosses, Saka, Ceballos, Martinez, Xhaka, Mustafi, Bellerin, AUBAMEYANG scoring the goal there. Only for us not to score the goals, to put the Foxes, at bay, keep them at bay. Really, really disappointing, to be honest. Really, really disappointing. But what is there? What is there, to say? Just dearie me. Yeah, I just really, really disappointed. I don't have anything much more to say than that, to be honest. Unless you guys. Oh, just one other thing as well. I was watching a live stream on NSBCS. These commentators do not like Arsenal. I forget the guy's name there, but yeah, just the comments that were making there. Even with the fouls that was committed on Lacazette. Oh, it wasn't a foul. The fouls that were committed on Xhaka. Oh, they want a foul. NKETIAH. Oh, that's a red. That's a red. These commentators do not like Arsenal. Very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Guys, come into the chat last time. Let me know, who was your man of the match before I wrap up this segment of. Well, it's not even a segment, is it? It's just a reaction to the game. Yeah, friggin' 1-1, 1-1. Oh, dearie me. Chances lost, chances missed. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else. I thought Bellerin had a really good game. He had a really, really good game. Again, the understanding between himself and Pepe. Listen, I know, our record signer has yet to come back. He's still probably away. Not probably. He's away with his girlfriend, who's recently had the baby. But I do like so far the catching between Bellerin and Saka. I mean, are there any other positions where Saka cannot play? Left side, midfield, left back, centre left, wing back, right side midfield. Where else can this boy play? But yeah, it's just I just felt like the win has been kind of knocked out of me, to be honest. But yeah, disappointing, really, really disappointing. Guys, a call to action again. Make sure you subscribe to Cannon Freud TV on all platforms. Hit the notification button so you can receive all the latest and greatest news right here on Cannon Freud TV. Listen, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to go and drink some wine, man. Just disappointing. So our winning run comes to an end. We've still secured a point. I think we'll remain in 7th in the table. Personally, I don't think I felt for a long time even the Europa League position is out of our reach. It's out. So guys, forget about it. If you're going to cling on to a little bit of hope, good luck to you. But for me, myself, and I, it is out of our reach. Guys, so that's it. That's it. So on a day where we could have had really the Foxes on the ropes, we're going to knock them out, put them out to rest. The second set of animals, we put the Wolves to rest and out with a tremendous 2-0 win. And it was 2 points dropped against the Foxes. Another set of animals here. Just a couple more comments here that Paul Smith actually says, Dan Tavares was his man of the match. And Jalil says, I was watching on the channel too. I told my son same thing. Yeah. These commentators, they don't like Arsenal at all, man. And the last one to Jalil, most pundits don't like us out of all top teams, even though we are mid-table now. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Listen, just by the way, there was a poll we put out on Twitter about Matteo Guendouzi, and the Twitter was the poll was, what should we do about Matteo Guendouzi? And from what I saw there, out of 160 odd votes, thank you guys for your voting. 51% said that Arsenal are better off selling Matteo Guendouzi. So far he's training on his own, and probably he's making his way out of the door as we speak. But yeah. Undercover, 2 points dropped. I totally agree. Again, I don't blame NKETIAH. Personally, I don't blame NKETIAH. It was a red card. I know a lot of people, on Twitter have been saying, "Oh, it wasn't." But my personal point of view was that it was a red card. I don't blame him. It was more on the side of the chances that we did not take. Lacazette. Lacazette. Anyway, one more. I don't blame him either. Yeah. So Matteo Guendouzi. And as well, just to think as well, no Matteo Guendouzi, no Pepe, no number 10, or as Stan Nagiza, who's on the segment Goonies of Vancouver, says Mary Poppins, our number 10. These players haven't featured, and Arsenal appear to be getting to the old Arsenal. But it's going to take time. We need a lot of patience. We still need to get rid of some players. So let's stick with the players, support them. Even though Lacazette, if only you scored just one of the 4 chances, man. God, dearie me. Chances missed, simple as that. And we need to win Sunday without fail. And so I'm not even going to talk about, predictions, just try and get over and lick our wounds, Again, I'm just fearful about the fatigue probably is set into his place. His players, especially AUBAMEYANG, just ran his guts out. Really ran his guts out. Guys, listen, I'm going to call this match reaction to an end. I don't know what to say, man. Listen, if you've been wondering who or what you've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all.